Mr. Lowe's.
What are you doing, Mr. Lowe's?
Mr. Lowe's. Mr. Lowe's.
Oh, hello, I'm Mr. Lowe's. Gawambana. That means welcome in Wiradjuri language. Wiradjuri is the name of the Aboriginal nation that my family come from. Do you know that there are over 500 different Aboriginal nations in Australia? And they all speak their own language and dialects. In this video, I'd like to share with you how I learnt to play the didgeridoo. While you watch this video, I would like you to please sit down, be silent, and listen as you learn. Durai means please in Wiradjuri language, and winya means sit down. So, Durai winya, please sit down. Mukawa means silent, and Wuragabanya means listen. Durai winya, Mukawa, Wuragabanya, please sit down, be silent, and listen as you learn. Yao bilinya means learn. So, Durai winya, please sit down. Mukawa, silent. Wuragabanya, listen. Yao bilinya, learn. Durai winya, Mukawa, Wuragabanya, Yao bilinya. When learning the didgeridoo, I watched a number of YouTube videos. One of the YouTube videos I watched is this one right here.
I can show you how to play the didgeridoo, but it's up to you to put the time and effort into practicing every day, 1 hour, 2 hours, to play it and so forth.
If you have time, I suggest you watch more of his videos. Thanks to his videos, I learned that the first thing I need to do is make my lips vibrate by blowing raspberries like this. This is how it sounds when I do that into the didgeridoo. When naming animals, the Aboriginal people name them based on the way they look, sound, and move. For example, the Gamilaroi people call the kangaroo the Bundy. Bundy, 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 Bundy. And the Wiradjuri people call it the Womboin. Womboin, Womboin, Womboin. To make that sound in the didgeridoo, I make my lips vibrate and move my tongue at the same time. This is how it sounds. To learn how to imitate other Australian animals using the didgeridoo, I watched a number of other YouTube videos. Here is one YouTube video that I watched with a man who does a great job at imitating the kookaburra.
Kookaburra. Now, kookaburra got its name from the Aboriginal nation, the Gamilaroi people. You don't say kookaburra, you say gugar gaga. So if everyone can say gugar and then gagar, or tuka and taka. Gurga, gagar. So krr, then so kur kaga. So behind our very, very soft vibrating lips, it allows the projection of the vocal to come out louder. So when you're doing vocals, relax the breath and project the vocals more aggressively. Or even more basically, just say the words cook and then car. So 5 times cook, 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 and then all in the higher vocal range. Okay?
Not quite as good as he is, but I guess I just need to keep practicing. Thanks to his video, I also learnt that the crow is called the wak-wak because of the sound that it makes. Ah, ah, ah. And the owl is called the mopek because of the sound it makes. Woo, 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 woo. I'll try to imitate those sounds on the didgeridoo. Traditionally, the Aboriginal people use the didgeridoo to imitate the sound of Australian animals. I wonder what would happen if I tried to imitate the sound of other animals, like for example, the cow. Moo, moo, moo. What about the horse? Neigh! Neigh! It's a bit of fun, I guess. The most difficult skill I needed to learn was the recycled breathing. And to do that, I needed to learn how to push air out of my mouth in two different ways. One, through my lungs, and the other through my mouth. The reason why you need to be able to push air out in two different ways is because when you push the air out of your mouth, that gives your nose a chance to breathe some air back in. To practice this, you can hold some air in your mouth and breathe in and out your nose, like this. Notice how you can breathe in your nose and out your nose while you still have air in your mouth. After you can do that, try pushing your cheeks so that the air comes out as you breathe in through your nose, like this. So I was able to push air out of my mouth as I breathed air back in through my nose. When practicing on the didgeridoo, the first thing I did was practice doing just that. So I pushed air out of my mouth and breathed in through my nose. Once I felt comfortable at doing it once, I tried to do it more than once. Every time I pushed air out of my mouth and breathed in through my nose, the music stopped in the didgeridoo. But with more and more practice, I was able to slowly close that gap until there was no gap in the sound. That just takes practice and a lot of patience. If you're looking for a cheaper alternative than buying a didgeridoo, maybe you'd like to improve your skills first before investing in buying a didgeridoo. Or maybe you're a school teacher and you'd like to teach your male students how to play the didgeridoo. If that's the case, you may wish to head down to your local Bunnings warehouse store and buy yourself some PVC pipe. I recommend 40mm in diameter. Then you just need to buy a rubber cap. It's a good idea to make sure the rubber cap fits onto the PVC pipe before you buy it. Here it is here. Not quite the same as the didgeridoo, but they sound close. It's probably a good idea to regularly wipe the mouthpiece. This is how they sound. I hope you learned something from this video. See you next time. If you're interested, here are just 2 of the YouTube videos which have helped me learn to play the didgeridoo. Also, if you'd like to learn some more Wiradjuri language, this is the app that I've been using.